winter was quiet, the zygote hummed. Brian carried snacks and I the lore. Seeker spotted a blinking light in the sky. That was our mistake. I saw a single flicker in the sky, soft and sharp against the snow. I whispered, "This is destiny." The zygote nodded, "Yes, I feel it glow." Brian looked up, unimpressed. "It's a drone, lads, calm down." But we follow the sign like fools in the night. 3 minds convinced we understood the light. Then a billboard lit the roadside, the coming of Father Pressless, bold and bright. I said a prophecy. Brian muttered, "It's just an advert, alright." "What gifts do we bring this prophet?" I asked with frozen breath. Zygote said, "A spark." Brian shrugged, "Meal deal, half price, fresh." So we followed the sign through the cold and the snow, believing the heavens wanted us to go. Spoken word, and so we marched north toward the red-cloaked prophet's song. Two begins in the snowstorm ahead. The sign had spoken, or blinked, which was close enough for us. We stepped into the endless white, snow stretching out like an empty page. The zygote said, "This is destiny's carpet." Brian said, "It's cold, and I'm not your mage." The wind whispered strange suggestions, or maybe that was just the zygote's thoughts. I asked, "Are we sure of our direction?" Brian answered, "We're lost, absolutely lost." Still we walk the frozen wastes, clinging to a blinking sign. 3 wandering thinkers, pretending the universe had sent us a design. A shadow rose from drifting snow, massive, furry, unimpressed. A polar bear watched us shiver. The zygote bowed, "Great prophet of the ice, be blessed." "Mate, it's just a bear. Stop asking it for wisdom and stop offering it the meal deal. It will actually take it." The bear wandered off confused. The zygote claimed it had spoken in metaphor. I said, "Perhaps it guards the hurried footsteps, a workshop humming with strange purpose. The North Pole, or someone's very dedicated shed. Either way, Song 3 begins inside those walls. Through the snow and confusion, a shape appeared. The zygote called it a temple. Brian called it a workshop with good insulation. We stepped toward the glowing windows, warm light spilling on the frozen ground. Small shadows hurried back and forth, hammers ringing, tiny feet pounding sound. The zygote whispered, "Holy workers." Brian muttered, "Elves probably unionized." We pushed open a painted door and chaos froze mid-motion. Dozens of elves stared at us like we'd interrupted some sacred potion. I tried to speak in reverence. We seek the prophet dressed in red. An elf yelled, "You want the big guy?" Brian sighed, "We've broken Christmas, lads. We're dead." But we marched inside like pilgrims on a quest. Three wandering thinkers, you uninvited guests. Every elf just stared, wondering who we were. Prophet seekers, lost hikers, a philosophical blur. The zygote climbed onto a sleigh, announcing, "This is the cosmic chariot." An elf shouted, "Get off that, we just varnished it." Reindeer snorted in disapproval. One licked Brian for no clear reason. "Spirit guide," zygote whispered. Brian said, "Mate, this isn't a spiritual season." Then the workshop door swung open. A gust of cocoa-scented air blew in, revealing a tall figure in red and white, beard shining like disciplined sin. The elves all cheered, the zygote nearly fainted. Brian whispered, "Of course the prophets. Santa should have seen that sooner. I'm tainted." So we stood before the legend, awkward, lost and cold. Three travelers convinced we'd found a prophecy foretold. The elves exchanged whispers, unsure what to do. For we looked like wise men, but acted like us three do. The red cloak figure smiled with equal parts warmth and concern. "You must be the travelers I've been hearing about." He motioned for us to step forward, gifts in hand, questions in mind. And that is where Song 4 begins, in the presence of the new prophet, or as Brian calls him, a very tired man in a red suit. We walked away from the North Pole lights, snow falling soft behind our backs. The zygote hummed a crooked tune. Brian unwrapped leftover snacks. I said perhaps our journey's lesson wasn't prophecy or fate. Brian nodded. Sometimes you follow nonsense and end up somewhere great. So here's what winter taught us in its quiet, frozen way. You don't need stars or prophets to guide you day by day. Just friends who walk beside you, even when you roam. For any road can feel like truth when you take it not alone. We chased a blinking light in the sky, declared a billboard holy lore. We bowed to a confused polar bear and nearly varnished Santa's floor. Yet somehow in our foolish march through cold that bit to the bone, we learned that wisdom isn't distant, it's built from the journey, not the throne. So here's what winter taught us in its kind, peculiar way. The meaning that you search for might be found along the way. The world is full of mysteries, but one truth we now own. Every traveler finds their path when their path is not walked alone. And so we leave the winter fields. No prophets, no miracles, just footsteps in the snow, 3 voices in the cold.